Hello everyone, this is Dino. In this video, I'm going to share with you my insights after reading the lesson The Mystery of Sexual Transmutation from the book Think and Grow Rich by the author Napoleon Hill. Now, what does sexual transmutation means? It means transferring of sexual energy from physical into some other source where the man will not get erected and there will be no touching between the opposite sex, and it comes with a clear advantage of offering us everything that the sex has to offer without doing sex. There are three constructive advantages of sexual energy as shown here. Sexual transmutation is transferring of sexual energy from physical into some other source. If the person has mastered this, he can have more courage, willpower, enthusiasm, energy, and every positive trait that are necessary to achieve success in our life. Sexual energy is a dominant force in our day-to-day life. It influences most of our thoughts and actions, and it requires a lot of willpower to control the sexual urge, and it can be controlled for a certain period of time, like constructing a dam in front of the river. The water may stop for a certain amount of time, but it will overflow after some time. In the same way, the sexual urge will not be controlled for a long time, and it will go through the physical means, which is immoral. And to overcome this obstacle, the sexual energy should be transferred into some positive influence, and sexual transmutation helps us do this. There are 10 mind stimuli which influences a person's thoughts as mentioned here, out of which 8 are constructive and the 2 are destructive. When the mind is influenced by any of these thoughts, the brain functions in a different wave function. Let's say if the person is thinking about sex thoughts, his brain waves will function differently, and if he is thinking about a person he loves, his brain functions or his brain waves will function differently. While understanding this topic, we can use this sexual energy to achieve our goals without the side effects or sex. Let's understand this with an example. As mentioned in the book Think and Grow Rich, an inventor has used this sexual energy or sexual vibrations by thinking sexual thoughts or sexual transmutation to invent gadgets, and he is getting or he has been paid for sitting about ideas. Let's dive deep into this topic. A person, when he want to invent, discover or find something, he can think about all the physical realms, the information he can get, and he will gather all the materials, and there are a few missing pieces to solve the puzzle, and to solve it the person will use their creative energy and sexual transmutation to make their brain waves and brain function into higher realms so that he can you wait a moment so that the missing pieces are found and the problem is solved. Sexual transmutation can be used to solve a person's problem in his life. Let's say if the person wants to solve a problem, he gathers all the information he needs and he creates a solution. And to create a solution, there will be a few missing pieces necessary. So he will transfer his sexual thoughts into sexual transmutation and thinks and closes his eyes and thinks about the missing pieces and solves the problem. In simple terms, sexual transmutation helps a person to connect with the higher source by raising their vibrations of their thoughts. Why men seldom succeed before the age of 40? Because before the age of 40, the man dissipates his sexual energy into physical forms so that he loses his energy, and after a certain age, after 30-35 years, the man will find out about sexual transmutation and how to transfer or convert that sexual energy into other forms, so the sexual energy will be protected and used to achieve the person's desired result. So he will get succeed or he will be succeeded. A man can use the energy of sex and he can win in life, but it comes with many drawbacks, and to overcome these drawbacks we need to add the emotion of love. So while thinking about only sex, a man eyes will tell one story, and if the emotion of love is added, the sexual energy or the sexual eyes will be dampened and it will convert into some other source which helps the person to succeed in his life. And the same thing goes to romance. If the emotion of love, sex and romance are integrated and used constructively, it improves the person's capabilities. That's all for this video, guys. If you want to dive deep into the subject, you can read Think and Grow Rich Chapter 11 by the author Napoleon Hill. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.